While you're focused on your business, your competitors are moving fast. New products, price drops, sneaky website tweaks, 5-star reviews coming in. But what if you could see all of that every week without even lifting a finger? I've just created an AI automation that can give your company an unfair advantage when it comes to competitor intelligence. Imagine being able to just track all of your rivals, understand what changes they've made to their website, understand what reviews they've had recently, and basically keep one step ahead of them, but completely automatically. Now you can. Let me show you how it works. Okay, so for this demo, I have put together a little database. I'm pretending to be a renewables company. So I've picked 7 examples of renewable companies that may be my competitors in the UK or sort of London area. And what I did was actually go to a tool called Perplexity, which is a different AI tool that's kind of like Google on steroids. So what it does is you can just ask it, find me the top 10 companies in the UK, in London, who do this type of work, and it will find those for you and list them out and give you more details if you like. So what I asked it was actually find me the name, give me their website, tell me why they are a competitor of mine, and also I asked it to tell me what their Trustpilot reviews were. So sort of give me a link to those reviews. And what I've done with that is I've just put them into a simple database like this. And what we're going to be doing with this system is actually looking at the Airtable and then doing 2 things. So getting a view of that competitor's website, so seeing what they do and checking whether there are any updates from the last time we run this report. And at the same time, we're also going to be checking their TripAdvisor reviews, Trustpilot reviews, to see whether they've had any new comments since the last time we checked. So you can run this report as many times as you like, but essentially it will check against the last set of data. So if there's a negative review since last Thursday when I ran it, then there'll be a negative review added to the sentiment analysis. So that's the first part of the system. And then the second part of it takes that completed Airtable. So what happens is this table gets populated with this first set of modules. And then in the second one, we take the completed database and then we run some AI through it. So we look at what is the overall sentiment of the reviews. So is it generally good or generally not so good? And kind of pull out the key messages in that. And then we also go through the website and just confirm like what are the general changes, if there are any, and what do we need to be aware of. Then we'll create a PDF out of it and we'll put it as a draft email in my Gmail folder. So that's how it works. And I'm just going to click here, run once. So as you can see, it's picking up the information from the Airtable, and it is collecting all of the data that it needs. Now it's on the review analysis, so it's the AI is using its brain to think about what are the different reviews I found and what is the sort of overall sentiment of those reviews. And now it's looking at the website and just kind of converting that information into something useful for us to be able to read in a PDF very shortly. So this is it all working here, which is, it's kind of cool to watch it, to be honest. I always like this bit, the visual element of this. So we just wait for it to complete. There's obviously a lot of things that it has to process. And the way it does it is it basically takes a screenshot of that website as it is, and then takes all of that data and then checks it against that data the next time you run it. So it's done that now, and now it's creating a PDF. This is a very cool website, by the way, pdf.co. Helps you create PDFs and edit them, which is pretty awesome. And now it's writing an email and it's put it in my drafts folder. So let's have a look at my drafts folder. Here we go. I've called myself Planet Renewables, and this is my report. Okay, so here's the email that it's drafted. It says, hello, I hope this email finds you well. I'm pleased to inform you that your latest competitive intelligence report is now ready and attached to this email. This report includes recent market changes, a detailed analysis of our competitor strategies, emerging trends and recommendations for next steps. Please review the report, blah, 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 and you click on here. And here it goes. So competitor intelligence download, you've got the main website changes. So South London Heating, nothing to update. Next Generation Renewable Energy have added various offers and promotions onto their site. Got CCL Components, Fisher Future Heat, Wolseley, Segan. So yeah, it's just gone through every single website to categorize any changes that have happened since the last time the report was run, which was like yesterday, I think. Competitor reviews. So South London Heating, so it's given you, the overall sentiment of the review, so very good set of reviews there. And this is the sort of things that it's saying. Next Generation, again, out of 20, you've got 19 positive, 1 neutral. Okay, and then CCL, so out of 4 reviews, you've got 3 positive, 1 negative. Major issue with ordering process. I mean, this is very useful information, and you can tweak this to make it more detailed in terms of what you want it to look for. But I mean, when you have information like this, it's a way of, it's actually a really good data point that allows you to make decisions off that. And so it's done the same for all of the different companies that we listed. And that's really all there is to it. Some of you might be wondering, but Zelda, isn't this spying? No, this isn't spying. This is about staying informed. Okay, the right AI tool can create awareness of what's going on in your industry. And when you have the right signals, you can make better decisions with that data. So this is how intelligence then becomes insight. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can hear when my next video comes out. And plus, it really helps the algorithm to find little old me amongst the pile of videos out there. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.